I'm going to share a vision that the Lord gave me the other day. It was really special for me, and I've been praying about it and everything that He wants to show me with it, and I believe that He wants me to share that now. It's a really quick vision, kind of just like a picture that slid into my mind, and it was as I was about to go to sleep the one night. So it was like 11:13 p.m. I believe was the time that I made note of this, and I was about to go to sleep, and this picture flashes across my mind, and it is Jesus sitting across from me with a huge smile on his face, and it was white all around him. He was in a white robe with a gold crown on his head, and he was holding a silver spoon out toward me, like he was trying to feed me. There was nothing on the spoon, but he was holding it out to me, and I knew that we were at a table, and it was like a banquet table. There was a meal spread out. I don't remember seeing anything food related that was there. I just knew that's where we were. So as soon as I had that vision, my eyes bolted open, and I was just like, whoa, that was very vivid in my mind, and I was just thanking the Lord for it, and it was just such a beautiful moment, and I was just really thankful that He spoke to me that way. But then I started praying, okay, Lord, what are you trying to show me? Some aspects of it are pretty clear, I think, that obviously it's Jesus. He is King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He's the one with the crown and clothed in white and all the things that the Bible describes him as, especially in Revelation. So he's sitting across from me at this banquet feast, which I believe was the marriage supper of the Lamb, and he is the groom, he is the king that is hosting the banquet. And from my point of view, I am a part of the church body as part of the bride of Christ who is anxiously awaiting his return, and I will be included in that because he is my Lord and my Savior. So I was significant of the bride, and he is the groom, and we were at the wedding feast. He was obviously very happy to be there. The huge smile on his face, it was like the brightest, biggest smile that you can possibly think of, and it was so sweet. So then I really just started praying about the silver spoon. What is the significance of this silver spoon that was being held out toward me, like he was feeding it to me, but there was nothing on the spoon, and it was in his right hand. I also wanted to mention that. Right hand holding it out to me. And so I'm like, Lord, I need your help on this. I don't understand what you're trying to show me here, and you tell me not to lean on my own understanding, so I'm looking to you for this. So then I was led to look up a Jewish wedding tradition that might have to do with a spoon. And what do you know? There is one. Just to kind of quickly go over what the Jewish wedding tradition kind of encompasses, there is an arranged marriage of a man and woman, and the covenant is established. So then the man goes away to prepare a place at his father's house for the woman. So he's building kind of an addition on his father's house that he is able to bring his bride back to. So then when it's time, when that's finished, the groom goes and he fetches the bride, and he brings her to his father's house, and they make their home there and establish their marriage and their family there. And there is a wedding feast in between there that they go to before they establish their, the rest of their lives. So they have about a 7-day wedding feast. And at some point in there is a portion of that which is called Yikud. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. I'm going to write it. But it is a special time of seclusion for the bride and the groom. It's kind of the first time where they're allowed to be alone with each other because they aren't previously. So it's the special time between the two of them. During Yikud, usually the marriage is consummated at that time, and then the wedding celebration continues. But in more modern traditions, it's just a time where the seclusion happens so that they are just allowed to be together for a period of time. And this is where the silver spoon comes into play. So what they do is they place a silver spoon at the doorway, and they step over the silver spoon as just kind of a consecration to their marriage. And I thought that was really interesting. Basically, when I prayed more about it, I believe that the Lord was showing me that this special time was a seclusion time where the bride is in hiding with him in having the wedding feast, and that we are celebrating being with him. Another thing about the silver spoon and how Jesus was holding it out is I believe that he was also reminding me that he is the living bread of life, that he is the living water, and that we get everything we need, all of our spiritual nutrition, everything we need from him and his living word. He is looking forward to the moment where he is able to sit and feast and be with his bride in seclusion. And I am just so looking forward to that day, and I know so many of us are. If you're needing some encouragement, I pray that this helps and that it speaks to your heart. And I was reminded of Revelation 22:20 today, in which Jesus says, I am coming soon. And he's coming soon. He says to continue to hold fast to our crown so that nobody will take it from us, and he will continue to give us the strength and the stamina to endure. He who promised is faithful, and he will be faithful to every single promise that he has made in his word. None of it will return void, and he is surely coming. Be blessed, y'all.